Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Skyrise, your early morning show where we talk all things gaming. It's almost November, which means that the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade is just around the corner, and Nintendo has something up their sleeve. Now, they may only participate in things that involve them being Nintendo Directs. They don't really do Summer Game Fest or Gamescom Opening Night Live or the Game Awards. They don't necessarily participate in those things anymore. But what they are participating in is the 99th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It'll be the debut of the Mario balloon, and I cannot wait to watch and see that on TV. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be the coolest thing since Eruptor from Skylanders was a balloon. Let's play some Pokepools, and then I'm gonna talk about the update coming to Pokemon TCG Pocket. In honor of this being the very last Deluxe Pack EX, because the next Skyrise is gonna be in November, we're just gonna open a 10-pack. Might as well, go big or go home. This is a very rare event, and it's only for the month of October, so let's do it. Let's slice all of them open. I think that's good. There's some good signs there. We got, this is gonna take a while, Greninja, Cosmoem, Riolu, Snorlax EX, let's go. Okay, there's the first pack. Sorry if I mispronounce names, it's just what I do. Alolan Diglett, Eevee Bag, Marshadow, and Crabominable. We got Wiglet, Sabrina, Floragato, and Wishiwashi EX. Staryu, Cherubi, Machop, and Lickitung EX. Litten, Gardevoir, Erica, and Blastoise EX. Bulbasaur, Electrical Cord, Chinchou, and Zapdos EX. Oricoro, Crabrawler, Chimchar, and a Lugia EX. Oh my gosh, that's a really good one. Parachishu, Cherub, Crawdaunt, and Alolan Raichu EX. Manaphy. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's rare. That's gotta be rare. Charizard EX. Oh my gosh. Alolan Grimer, Babero EX, Vaporeon, Skitty, Cherim, Tapu Koko EX. Wow, that Charizard! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we pulled that. Next week we'll be back to our normally scheduled Pokepools, so if you want to let me know down in the comments which pack we should open next week, then feel free to do so. The new update for Pokemon TCG Pocket is going to be happening on October 30th, and it's going to bring us a Mega Evolution cards. I would assume it's because Legends ZA is kind of focused around Mega Evolutions, but this update is called the Mega Rising, and we'll be seeing cards like Mega Gyarados, Mega Blaziken, Mega Altaria, and a bunch more. I'm glad that they continue to add more and more cards because it just gives me more incentive to keep playing the game. Even if they're not physical cards, I still have a really good time opening packs and seeing what I get, if there's any rarities. It's all of the fun without spending any of the money. I wonder what the next expansion's gonna be. So a few days ago, we had the second 1 hour long Kirby Air Riders Nintendo Direct hosted by Sakurai, and I cannot believe that we've had 2 of these. I'm so overwhelmed by the amount of content in this game that I don't even know if I want to play it. There's going to be a playtest, like a demo, so I'm excited to try that out and see if that changes my opinion. There's just so much, and talking about a lot of content, there's also a lot of Amiibo, because Sakurai announced 3 more Kirby Amiibo with King Dedede, Chef Kawasaki, and Meta Knight. That's a lot. That is a lot, especially if you know how much each of them cost. There will be a total of 5 Kirby Air Riders Amiibo, and rest in peace to every single Amiibo collector's wallet, because oh my gosh. That makes a total of 13 or 14 if you count the construct that's not out for Zelda. 14 Amiibo that we know about but are not released yet. And it's just insane to me because I seriously thought that when the Sora Amiibo was released, that was it. They were slowing down, there wasn't as many Amiibo anymore, and then here we are with like a surge of Amiibo again. So these are interesting times for sure, but I'm excited for these Amiibo. My wallet is not. Let's talk about what I'm playing. There's been some new games, and one of them is Ghost of Yoti. I initially rushed through Ghost of Tsushima because I wanted to be able to get to this game on time, and I am so happy I did. Everything in Ghost of Yoti is as gorgeous, if not more, than Ghost of Tsushima. Just the environments and everything about it. The combat is smooth. I've honestly found myself running around and just going where the wind takes me. There's so much to do. There's so many side quests. There's this sparrow that randomly distracts you and leads you to places that you haven't been yet. The game is just full of things to do. So I'm enjoying my playthrough. I'm not very far in the game, but I don't really know if I care. I'm just enjoying the journey. And the other game that I started recently is Dying Light: The Beast. Dying Light 2 was my first Dying Light game, and then I played the first one and rushed through that with a friend, so I could be on time to Dying Light: The Beast. You kind of see a reoccurring theme here, don't you? It's pretty much exactly like the other games with a lot of zombies and a lot of parkour, except in this game you can transform into this powerhouse and just destroy everything around you. The zombies don't stand a chance. I have to like cycle through all of these games because I started so many to the point that if I talked about every single one of them, it would be probably double the time of the Skyrise. So I'll let you know more next week on what I'm playing. Stay tuned. Moving right along to Character Conundrum. It was guessed correctly last week by spamming Sparrow 5128. The character was Pyramid Head. For this week, here's your hints. This character pilots a black armored mech, betrayed their comrades, and has a sadistic personality. If that wasn't already obvious by betraying your comrades. Who could this be? Let me know down in the comments and find out next week. Alright, before we wrap things up, let's shout out the Solar Superstars. Thank you so much for going above and beyond in this community. It means a lot to me, and you're one of the reasons that we can keep this show going. Without further ado, shout out to Hi I Am Alive, Poyo, Cosmic Moonwolf, and Spamming Sparrow. Of course we can't forget about our elevated hero, Matthew 2EK. Thank you so much for watching episode 39 of the Skyrise. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with some friends. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.